Yo, what's going on? What's up? What it do? What's good with it? We are live tonight, man. We are live. I said I wasn't gonna go live tonight, but I said forget it. We also going live in the morning, so definitely join the morning show. But look, I want to dive right into it, man, because there's some stuff I want to talk about, and it's been heavy on my head. So let's dive right into it. I want to dive right into it. And also, if you want to support the brand, the link is in the comments and also in the description as well. That would continue to help me to keep leveling up my content and as well as the production quality as well. So definitely, if you love the content, definitely support the boy, because there's some stuff I want to talk about and this be heavy on this. So let's dive right into it. All right, let's listen to it. I want to dive right into it. And also, if you want to support the brand, the link is in the comments and also in the description as well. That will. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go.
I would rather be with a white person over a black person. Is that a more objectionable position?
If I ask to repeat the question, you're just gonna roll your eyes, and I'm telling you, I've told you 4 times already. I need to we can go back to me, but I just need like a break because I can't keep focusing. I feel like my focus has been sustained, and I need to take a break. So please respect that.
Do you want a Red Bull or something, or an energy drink? You can take a little breather if you need. Is that?
I just want to say I'm not really sure why people.
Oh wait. Wait, are you leaving?
No, she's okay. No.
You can take a break if you want. That's fine. If you need a little breather that's fine.
All right, so
if you
they really didn't fully answer that question. She really didn't fully answer the question because apparently, if you look at it, if you look into it, she goes right into this whole victim Olympics type bullshit. You know, typical shit that a lot of women do. Not all, but a lot of women do. You know, when they feel as if the tables have been turned on them or they can't properly answer a question, so they deflect and try to do some shit like what she just did. Oh, I feel some type of way, so this whole crime bullshit, like, bruh, answer the question. Yes or no? Like, it really, at this point, it really don't matter. A preference is a preference. If you want to be with a black person, cool, be with a black person. If you want to be with your own kind, be with your own kind, bro. Answer the question. Because here's the thing. See, this is why, and I still might have my own podcast, but here's why I would probably get banned. And the reason why I would probably get banned is simply off the strength of I'm not tolerating this bullshit. First and foremost, you're coming onto my platform. I will set the precedent right then and there. Look, I'm going to ask you certain questions. Some questions may be harder than others. Some questions may be triggering. Some questions may, you know what I'm saying? It might even gaslight you sometimes. However, that's the point of conversation. That's the point of us talking about this thing, because we're on this huge platform. There are a ton of people watching. They probably want to hear what you got to say based off of the questions that I ask you, and vice versa. And you may ask me questions, and so therefore they would expect to hear me answer that question. So if you're going to come onto my platform, I'm going to need you to answer my questions and not try to run this whole victim Olympics bullshit. That's crazy to me. I don't understand it. Make it make sense. Why are you on a platform if you're not going to answer questions? If you do your necessary research before you go into somebody's show, you should already know what to expect. The type of question that you will potentially get. Because I'm sorry, bro. This is the shit that pisses me off. When you're trying to have a discussion, you ask people certain questions. They don't want to answer, then you just get up and walk out. Nah. When the fire is hot, you gonna sit in it. Especially if it's on my show. You're gonna sit in it. You're gonna sit in it. You're gonna answer the question. And I will pin, and I'm the type of person if we're having a discussion and somehow that question leads to you saying something else and I disagree with it, oh, best believe we're gonna talk about that until we come to a resolution. We're gonna talk about it. All this, oh well, let's go back to the question, let's change the subject. My show, we're gonna talk about what the hell I want to talk about. That's crazy to me, bro. I never understood it. And it irks my nerves. I know it's not my show. I know that's not how he runs it, but shout out, first of all, shout out to whatever podcast, shout out to Brian. You know, he's doing amazing work over there. Like he's doing numbers over there. So shout out to that podcast. You know, they're doing great numbers right now. Yeah. So there was another one that I wanted. There was another one that I wanted to see. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Cause that should just be blowing me off. I'm trying to see where I can find it though. I want to find the whole video, but that's cool. I don't want to get my likes off of all of the whatever podcast. Who is this? Oh God, this motherfucker here, but I can't stand her ass. I really can't. Where is it at, man? I can't find it. I'll talk about that one tomorrow. I'll talk about that. There's another one. There we go. That's what I wanted to see right here. Here we go. Let's talk.
I'm going to show you how to exit corporate America by replacing your corporate income as a coach or consultant in under 18 months, even if you're a six-figure or even multi-six-figure earner. So if you've been...
But did you have a vision before you met her?
Yeah,
that's important.
First of all, let me say this. Shout out to Anton Daniels and his podcast. Dude's doing amazing work. I'm also a part of his bag chases in the Patreon. Definitely, you know, I'm learning a lot of things from him. Learning, you know, just learning how to level up overall. You know, so shout out to him. Hold up. Also, shout out to everybody on this podcast as well. I know Anton Downs is part of this podcast, but sorry if I can't get your name right, sweetheart. That is my fault. That is 100% my fault. But I want to give credit. I want to give credit to you as well. So I want to make sure I get your name. I definitely want to make sure I get your name right because I don't want to butcher it. And I know this is your show. So let me see. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me pull it up. Because I want to make sure I give her the necessary props, give her necessary due, because it's her show. I know she put in a lot of work for it. Because I know she was on the other, she used to be on this other podcast as well. But I want to give her just due though. She deserves that. I know she puts a lot of work in, so I definitely don't want to strip her away of that. Don't want to strip her. Do not want to strip her away of that. Where is it? Randy. There we go. Randy Rosario. Shout out. This is her podcast. Shout out to her podcast. Let's rant about it. That's her show. Let's rant about it. So shout out to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I see that hers is doing numbers as well. So I don't want to take any credit from anything. You know, I'm just doing reactions on her show. So shout out to Randy, shout out to Anton Daniels, shout out to everybody on the platform. Shout out to 2K as well. I know he was on that podcast too. But I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it real quick. So
we need to know that
you can have a little money, but if you
that's additional, but that's additional context. My point is that before we had a child, because she hasn't worked a regular job since we had a daughter. Right. So she ain't had no regular job since 16, since my daughter, 16 years ago.
I know that's right, Rita girl.
But here's the caveat. When we came together, she was working and she was willing to give me her whole check. No, real talk. Like had me to get a lump sum of money.
Why did she have to do that?
No. I said she was willing to.
But why would she have to?
Because she didn't want the responsibility that men would. She was willing to fall under whatever vision that I had for the family.
Got it.
Right. My point is, so
she trusted him that much.
Even though she was willing to give it to me, I didn't take it. But my point is that
it was willing.
My point is that She didn't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. She was all in.
Hey, one thing,
or she wasn't with.
One thing I will say about this, and this is kind of not on the idea of what they're talking about right now. Pay attention to a lot of people. I know just as Black people overall, we love to look at the kind of shoes that somebody got on, the kind of shirt, the kind of car that they drive, etc., etc. If you really want to know how much if you really want to know how much a person is making or how much money they actually have, look at their watch. Look at their watch. If they have a watch on and everything else seems plain Jane, and they have a watch on, pay attention to the watch. I'm telling you, that would tell you a lot about potentially how much money this person probably has. I'm telling you. So that's just a nugget for some of y'all out there. If y'all really want to know how much somebody make, before y'all start judging the t-shirts and the pants, the shoes, the hats, the car, pay attention to the watch that motherfucker got on. I'm telling you, that's gonna tell you the story.
Me for what it is that I could do for her, but she then became the beneficiary of what it is that I built, right? But all I'm saying is, I think that a lot of times we wait too long, and then that's when you start bringing all of this trauma into relationships. You can't unsee the person that you had problems with. We start to bring children into this situation, and you don't have no equity, and you don't really build with the person. I know her. I know when she walks in the door, I could tell whether or not she upset, feeling good, all good.
Like you got veneers.
I don't have to talk to her. I already know it.
Do you think you know her because you took away that stress of that 9 to 5?
No, I know her because I've been with her for a long time. It's just all about time.
How long was you with her until you retired?
So I got married at 22, and we had a child at 26.
Okay.
So the way I did it, because I took the money, but it's not what y'all think. No, it's not true. So, for real.
You said you from Memphis?
Nah, from Mississippi. So check it out.
It sounds like a Mississippi pimp to me.
Nah, listen. So
I know a Mississippi pimp when I see one.
I put my wife on a senator-based contract. All right. So I
really think you're telling them true.
I'm dead serious. He was dead serious.
My wife had to pay 50-50. And every year I was lighting the load for it. Because I'm just not gonna give you all this relief just because. So every year we together, I'm taking the stress away.
So what she was like, I'm just not gonna give you all this pussy just because.
Well, then guess what? I'm for the rest of the stress on her, and then she gonna do it by herself. But it worked out for her. My wife been working the job in 3 years. Woo! But now, so listen, and I feel like that's the problem with women. They give it too fast, too early. Like you got to let her work for it so she can still remember how to feel the paper ring.
Bro, listen. And let me tell you about the comments, right? So when they posted that video, Shade Room and everything, I'm looking at the comments. I'm even looking at the commentary of the people that's talking on the video. And they saying things like, yo, how you know that woman can actually handle the shit? How you know this and that? And I'm like, well, she was handling shit before I met her. That's what attracted me to her. She was handling shit by herself. So when she did that shit, I'm like, listen, let me step in now. You showed me already that you're the person that's willing to do X, Y, Z by your fucking self. Yeah. So now that you're with me, I'm gonna take that shit away from the inception, especially if I can. If I can. I mean, you move in with me. Let's see what your feelings look like. Let's make it happen.
She was handling all this for her.
Yeah.
You gotta be tested, nigga. You got to know if she gonna handle it for
What
you.
are you, a second grade teacher?
Why we want to have it? Because some females will do all that for themselves, but when it's time for them to front load and carry the torch, they out of there.
But you mean why we're out of there at that point? Some of us at that because of the conversation we're actually having here. A lot of women leave when things get bad or go completely left because number one, a lot of times they are there because you're able to provide. But you mean to tell me you crashed out, you can't provide, and you a bad leader, and you a liar, and you a cheater, nigga? Out of here, I'm not fucking standing around.
But she should have never been with him in the first place.
That's a fact.
6 months. It takes 6 months.
6 months,
man.
No. I think the biggest problem.
We absolutely know, and I say that all the time. A lot of times women pick men and they
Y'all
get the potential and what they could be.
We're not here.
I'm not letting
No,
you
no.
say what?
Part
We're
of
not
the
here.
problem.
We're
Well,
not letting my daddy pick my dude.
Yeah.
Part of the
If my daddy
problem.
picked the man that I was married to, I'd be squabbling with that nigga every motherfucking day.
That
But
what you need.
part of the problem.
Hey.
He said you need to be in the
You could
You gotta make it work. You gotta make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense.
But no.
You know how I'm raising my kids.
But part of the problem is that I think that women overvalue they pussy. Honestly.
Yep.
No. They
He's
really
talking about the
do.
rest of y'all. He ain't talking about
No. Because they think that just because they open their legs and that just qualifies them to get every fucking.
Nah.
It does.
Right? It doesn't.
No,
doesn't.
it don't. See, look, I'm sorry. Randy. I hear you. And again, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? You shout out to your husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he enjoys it. But I'm sorry. Let me stop holding back. Look, just because your man might be lying to you, I'm sorry. It is. A lot of y'all women, you think your box is the best thing out there. It's not, bruh. It is not. Because I guarantee you, majority of men, as long as they get they kumbaya on, they straight, bro. They straight. Y'all shit really ain't hitting like that, like y'all think it is, dog. Don't get me wrong. There are some out there who probably can bust it down real deal and have a motherfucker locked in. I get that. But the overwhelming majority of y'all, man, y'all shit just regular, bro. Like, your shit ain't hitting like that. And a lot of times, if you really want me to keep it P with you, a lot of them niggas stay around just because it was the easy access. That's the reason that he probably want to keep coming back. He's like, oh, well, shit, that's a quick little lick for me. So I'm gonna hang on to that for a little bit. So when I hit a drought, I know who I can run to real quick, get my shit off, and I'm gone again. You feel me? So I hate this overinflated mindset, like y'all shit just the it thing. Because if it was, you'll be having every nigga at your door. Straight up. So I get it. Your husband may think so. I'm sure you may come across a couple of dudes like, oh man, your shit is the best. Fuck out of here. But I guarantee the overwhelming majority of niggas like, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I guess. Like, they couldn't even answer the question. I guess, like, it's just box, bro. Like what you mean? It's just box. So I mean, I hear you, but nah, shorty, like, keep that shit moving. That ego way too high.
The price of boxes went down. Like, seriously, it went way down. Maybe not.
Especially, man. Let me let
yours, but it's more box that's available that's cheaper with inflation.
Quality is horrible.
No, and look, and that's the thing. That's the thing. You think because you got money, or you think because that's basically what it sounds like. Because you got money, you think your shit is A1. No, just because you got money, you take care of yourself. That don't mean your shit on point. Your shit probably still trash. Like, what you mean? Now, I'm not talking about you in particular, Randy, but there's a lot of women who have that mindset, and they're saying, "Oh well, my shit, I got the best. I ain't never had no issue." Most niggas ain't gonna tell you your shit was trash. I guarantee, bro. Ladies, I'm finna give y'all the game. I'm finna give y'all the game right now. Give y'all the game. Now, there's a lot of caveat into this. So I need y'all to understand. Just on a regular day, your man not drinking, like he ain't drinking, he ain't own nothing, like just a regular day, he horny, you horny, and y'all get to it. If he ain't came in the first 30 seconds to 120 seconds, trash. Like, dead ass trash. And I ain't gonna say trash, but pretty average. Y'all be worried about, y'all think because a man can last super long, y'all think y'all shit good. It's a compliment when a nigga can't last 10 seconds. That's a compliment to you. Y'all think, oh, he came up. I mean, it's good. But a lot of y'all ain't got that. Because y'all want a nigga to go 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. Like, bro, ain't nobody got that kind of time, dog. Ain't nobody got that kind of time. Ain't nobody got that kind of time to be sitting there doing all that for a whole hour. And so, look, bro, you got 10 minutes with me. 10 minutes. As Bernie Mac said, that's one heavyweight, one round bout. So, like, nah, you tripping.
Oh, seriously, inflation got it all the way down.
Smells like a swap meet.
Nah, it depends on if she get laid off or not.
Don't sleep on no blowout.
No.
Have blowout deals like 20 for 20 get head and coochie.
No, seriously, during the pandemic. No, seriously, during the pandemic, when the majority of women were affected, you'll be surprised what they were busting down for real. But here's the problem.
I believe you. That's why OnlyFans got as big as it
did. It did. And when they get down on their luck, and this is a real, they start selling box and they reframe it to.
All right, let me go because I know Anton Dan's live right now, so I gotta make sure I shout them out. I want to make sure I shout them out. This one here, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. This live was sort of an impromptu. So I just kind of decided to just hop in here.
This is Quantum Fiber, internet that brings you into the world to life.
There was a.
And again, shout out to Anton Daniels.
This thing was cussing. He was like ghetto. No one popped their balloon. They all kept. That nigga was 6'3", light skinned.
And again, shout out to the Anton Daniels. Shout out to Island Gal Q. I know this is their show, so shout out to them for their content. And again, you know what I'm saying, I'm just doing reactions, listening to them. I listen to a lot of their podcasts and stuff too. So definitely want to give a shout out to them. Don't want to take any of the credit where it's not deserved. So I'm giving all the credit to them. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to everybody.
Nobody popped their balloon.
How was the girls?
Good to go. I ain't never heard no dude cuss on this. And he was just like, shit, nigga. And I was like, y'all listening to this?
That's a fact.
And
if they like you, you can do anything. There's nothing that you can say or do that's not cute enough or that's a deal.
Yeah. I stand corrected.
Wait, so you guys, are we talking about handsome privilege, just like women have pretty privilege?
It don't have to be handsome. You can just, for whatever reason that she like you, whatever that is. It don't have to be looks. It could be anything. It could be personality. It could be money. It could be confidence. It could be a combination of any of the two. It could be whatever it is. Whatever it is, when she pick you, when she like you, not if she settle for you, it's a difference.
Right.
But when she like you, you can do
what up? Make sure you like in the chat, man. Make sure you like in the chat. Yeah. It helps the algorithm.
I'll put up in
Pop a comment in there too.
Everything sparked inside of you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Okay, so are you men on here, right? Are you the type to, you don't have to be attracted to her. You can grow into that attraction by the way she talks, by the way she carries herself, or you have to be attracted to her.
I gotta be attracted to her.
Facts.
Oh, so you would pop your balloon if you
1000%.
came across, you was
I'm popping that
show,
whole out the gate.
and a girl came into the room and you wasn't attracted, you would pop your balloon.
Absolutely. 1000%.
Okay.
1000%.
Oh, okay. So
but
you think that's what
I'm a man though. Like you gotta be physically appeasing to me. Like that's.
You don't think women want attractive men too?
Nah. So women like attractive men for sure. But the things that women find important in men are not just physically attractive things, which goes back to with Taisha. Taisha said, "Say man, we gonna choose up on the good dude and hit the handsome, attractive dude on the side." Like,
yeah, but before
the things that we want is just different.
Yeah, true. But before we even know what you have to offer, the initial attraction is the physical attraction, which is why
that's cap, bro. Like, why do a lot of women cap? Look. I get it. There has to be some sort of attraction. But the way that we see attraction is far different than how y'all see attraction. We see a chick and she's attractive. We want to talk to her out the gate. Y'all on the y'all, I don't know what just happened, y'all. Let me make sure I got everything going. Okay, cool. We straight. Bet. Sorry, y'all. I don't know. But as I was saying though, a lot of y'all women, man, yeah, you might see a man, and you might think he's attractive, but let's be real. Even some attractive men, they're invisible to y'all. Y'all don't even pay a man no mind for real. Like let's keep it a beam.
Why? You just said when you see a woman, you on that show, and a woman that you were not attracted to before she can even open her mouth and give you all her great qualities, you're gonna pop the balloon because you're not physically attracted to her, right? So same thing for women. In that setting, on that show, if they're not immediately physically attracted before they even open their mouth to say how great they are, they're gonna pop the balloon. That's just a natural way for just humans just in.
Let's go.
I'm not rich as hell. I'm the one that really needs the break, not the people that are already rich and have the money. Kamala Harris is going to make billionaires pay their fair share, and she's going to cut taxes for working people. We need Kamala Harris.
Can you see this? That's how much I got paid from this one Airbnb listing just last month.
In general, when it comes to physical attraction, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I think in that sense, in the show, I think they cheat themselves. I think the women cheat themselves because if you only have,
I think both the men and the women can cheat themselves if they pop the balloon immediately without getting to know someone.
No.
Well, but listen, like if you listen to all the women, like if you listen to all the women, they all said he was attractive after they said, "Why'd you pop the balloon?" Oh, you're still handsome. So I'm just like,
that's true too. That's true too, Quentin. Yep.
They always say that.
They did say that. All of them said, yeah.
Well, there's one girl that said that his face. She references his face.
Honestly, I think
that's what I'm saying. A lot of women just be lying just to be lying, bro. Like y'all really don't want to be. A lot of women really don't want to be placed as the bad individual, and I get it. The way that men look at attraction, the way that women look at attraction are totally different, bro. She just proved that. When men see women, we see attraction right out the gate. Well, a lot of times, don't get me wrong, a lot of men don't really care what she's wearing as long as it's not outlandish or no shit like that. But if she's attractive, like, hey, we'll give it a chance. However, on the flip side of that, you see women, you can see he can be an attractive dude, like objectively attractive. Like even some men are like, oh yeah, man, he ain't a bad looking dude. And they'll still pop the balloon based off of what? It could be, oh, I don't like the way your shoes were tied up. I don't like the kind of jeans you got on. I don't like your outfit. Why you got a hat on? Oh, your hair. I don't like the fact that you ain't got a line up. I don't like the fact that you, like, whatever the case may be. It's always something in regards to their clothing, how the way that they walked out, the way that they present themselves in any form or fashion. And that's why they'll pop the balloon on them. And this happens in real life outside of this whole balloon situation. A lot of women will bypass men simply off the strength of how he's presenting himself, whether he doesn't present himself as confident or the type of clothing he's wearing, type of shoes he has on, whatever the case may be. If he's not presenting himself in such a way, a lot of times, a lot of women will bypass him and keep it pushing, regardless if the dude is an attractive dude or not. She's gonna bypass him, but she'll quickly gravitate towards a guy that may be physically unattractive. However, he has confidence. He can dress really well. He smells good. Has a mouthpiece on him, and boom. So it's cap. It's cap. It's 100% cap. Hey, and if you're enjoying the live, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, man, if you also want to support the brand, link is in the comments and also in the description. Let's keep it going.
Which one was that? What girl?
No, she was talking to somebody else. She wasn't talking. That was another guy. She was that shit, nigga.
Honestly, I just think it was the way he was dressed. And I think that I didn't have an issue with the way he was dressed. I thought he looked nice, he clean cut. I personally like his style, but the lineup of women couldn't appreciate the look, I don't think.
I thought that he was fresh too.
Yeah, I thought he looked nice. But
I don't think they found him attractive.
Yeah,
I think they were just
he was out of their league. He was out of their league.
I think they weren't even attracted to him. I think they weren't even attracted to him.
They weren't attracted to him.
Let me mind that out. Are you saying that they did find him attractive? They didn't feel like they qualified for him, so that's one of the reasons why they popped the balloon.
I'm not saying that. I just think that they couldn't appreciate his look.
They couldn't appreciate it because all right, I'm letting her finish it. Let me let her finish.
They may be used to a certain archetype of man. You know what I mean? His pants were tight. They were tailored. They were big. You know what I mean?
That's correct.
They couldn't see past that because
they was ignorant.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I don't think.
No, I have more.
Hey, let me just say this. I'm muting people in between when other people talk because I'm getting feedback and I just want to make sure everybody.
His pants were tight. Like someone reviewed it and they said they could see like his little boxer brief line coming through his pants. That motherfucker was tight. If you can see his underwear.
No, it's not true. They were fitted.
It had nothing to do with his fit. I'm gonna be honest. It had nothing to do with
his pants was tailored. What do y'all want him to wear? A Steve Harvey suit?
And his pants was dirty too.
It don't matter. I'm gonna say
This is what they're looking at. This is literally what they're looking at. Like you got tight, dirty pants on, and they see.
How do you figure his pants was dirty?
Because someone like reviewed it and went down the whole thing. It's like, look, there's his underwear line. Here's his dirty ass pants. Like they busted it all down.
A man that reviewed that or a woman?
A man.
That's why.
Hey, if you live in one of these cities right here, why don't you own an apartment building? Seriously, let me show you a path that can absolutely change your life and unlock financial freedom. You might be thinking right now, listen, Tyler, I don't have millions and millions of dollars sitting in a bank account. Help.
That's hate. That's all.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
I want to say that so black women have celebrated recently this whole, you got a white man got with a black woman and she turned him out, right? I don't know what that challenge is called, but a white woman got with a black man. I mean, a white man has gotten with a black woman and she turned him out.
Black girl effect.
The black white.
The black girl effect. Thank you. The black girl effect. So we'll celebrate that And we'll get with a white man who might have tight pants, who might look nerdy, and all these other things. But we'll turn around and say, oh, but the black man, no, he's not attractive because his pants is too tight.
Right.
What happened to the black woman effect?
Right.
If you are that bad and you got the black woman effect, you can turn anybody out. I don't understand the dichotomy there of why they would not find
you better talk your talk.
But then, this whole black girl effect thing is out there, and you celebrate turning this, basically to Island Girl's point.
Yeah,
those things can be changed. If you have the black girl effect, you can change those things.
That's a fact.
I just think it don't matter. I'll be honest, because I went back to the video.
Yo, we just going. I ain't gonna lie on this one. I'm just going through different videos. I'm just going through different videos. You know what I'm saying? Because we just chilling. We just chilling tonight. I think this is the one. Is that the one? No, that's not right. I'm just randomly going through stuff, man. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, bro. We're just randomly going through some stuff. We kicking it tonight. That's all I'm saying. We kicking it tonight. We are kicking it hard tonight. Because I was trying to find out who was live tonight, but let's see what we got here. Oh, no. We don't want that. What's some hot topics today? Yo, again, make sure y'all support. Make sure y'all show y'all love and support, man. If you're really rocking with the content, like I said, link is in the description and also in the comments as well. I need something that's gonna get me riled up. That's a bad way to say it. What's up? Drop a comment, bro. Tell me what's up. What you got going on tonight? Happy Friday. Going into Saturday, wherever you are. And where is it? I cannot find it.
You
I've had a messed up life.
Said, surely a high body count is desirable for most guys because you can give him the best gluck of his life.
What? It's funny because I've never slept with anyone. Huh? What? You're virgin?
The lies are stacking.
You liar!
The lies are stacking.
Wait, what about the guy with the Lamborghini? You never slept with him?
I never slept with him. On the
This chick's full of shit.
Yeah, they're really stacking up now. We're willing to let the curb stomp go, but this one we're not going to let go.
You don't need to lie.
You don't need to.
You don't need to lie. This is the time where I get to come on here and talk about my messed up life.
Wait, so a couple questions here. So you've been diagnosed by a psychiatrist with bipolar, is that correct?
Yeah.
With borderline personality disorder too. Someone DM'd me and said that people typically don't have both of those.
Exactly.
And in fact, in order to be diagnosed with one, I think they have to
hold on.
that you have the.
No, you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny, bro? When another chick checks another girl, how angry they get. Watch it.
And in fact,
look, hold on, go back a little bit longer. Watch the pink girl. After she realized, she was like, "Yeah, I ain't never heard her say that." And watch how she get pissed and get triggered. Watch it.
Personality disorder too. Someone DM'd me and said that people typically don't have both of those.
Exactly.
And in fact, in order to be diagnosed with one, I think they have to preclude that you have the other diagnosis.
No.
But in any case, not the most important.
You know what I think? I think a lot of people want to be diagnosed. I think we live in a time where everybody wants to, what do you call it? I forgot, somebody said it. But we live in a time where everybody feel as if they are diagnosed with something. Everybody has trauma. Everybody has some sort of healing that they need to do. Y'all are fucking weak. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, dog. Y'all are fucking weak. Nobody cares. That's one. Nobody cares. Oh, I got depression disorders. I got this. I got that. So what? Don't nobody care, bro. I promise you, don't nobody care. I can 1000% tell you nobody cares. Who cares? So what? You telling me this is not going to affect me in one way or the other. Oh, I got bipolar disorder and I got this, that, and the third. I was diagnosed with this. Okay, and what? What does that mean? What does that mean? You still know right from wrong, don't you? Oh, okay. Yeah, you do. You know right from wrong, right? You still have some sort of moral compass, right? All right, cool. What are we talking about? I don't care. Like, really, like, maybe it's just me, bro. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm one of the breeds that I grew up in I was born in the 90s, but I think it was the fact that I still grew up in that time where we didn't necessarily claim things. Like, if there was something wrong with it, we didn't use it as a crutch to why we act a certain way. Which is like, okay, yeah, it is what it is, but I'm finna keep it pushing. This shit ain't finna hold me back. Like, that's the problem with this world today. Everybody's a fucking victim. Everybody wants to be a victim for something. Bruh, fuck you, bro. Like, real talk. And I mean that respectfully. Fuck you. Like, I don't care. I don't. I honestly 1000% don't care. I promise you, I don't care. At all. I don't. We all have been through something in life. We all have gone through something in life, bro. It's all dependent on, let me say it again. We all have gone through something in life. It is all dependent upon how you react to the shit that has happened to you in your life. And stop using that shit as a crutch, bro. Stop using it stop using it as a crutch. Because at some point, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, it happened to you. And what? That's why I can't stand when people start talking about the fucking black culture and we start talking about, well, we were slaves back in the, so what? I haven't experienced that shit. So why would I use it as an excuse to why I can't get ahead? I'm the only reason why I wouldn't be able to get ahead. Not what happened to me, not what happened to my ancestors or people that I know that happened to them. I never experienced it. Yes, they may have experienced it. Cool. I'm not negating that, nor am I looking past it, but I'm not using it as a crutch to why I can't get ahead. And neither should you. Black culture and whoever else in whatever other race, stop using the shit that happened to you as a crutch. I get it. Shit happened to you. Cool. I understand. It happened to you. I empathize with you, but I don't have sympathy for you. Because now it has happened. How long? When it happened 20 years ago? Okay, cool. Get over it. Let's get to it. What are you doing now? What are you doing with your life now? I get it. That was a life-changing, altering event. But you've had 20 years, you've had 10 plus years to get over that shit and to actually come into yourself and actually continue to keep progressing forward. If you're continually still using that as a crutch to why you're behaving a certain way or you can't get ahead and you're constantly blaming everybody else but yourself, you're the fucking problem. Straight up. This is crazy to me, dog. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
And Coral, I have, but so you claim you have bipolar and BPD.
Yes.
And these have been borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
But what does that mean?
And you used to be addicted.
I mean,
or sorry, not excuse me. You used to do. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What did you used to do?
I mean, I did a lot.
Okay.
That's
drinking.
So she. So you mean to tell me she said she never did anything with anybody, but yet she used to be addicted to coke. All right. But according to her, she's still a virgin. All right, bet. All right.
No, not really.
But you smoke marijuana. is
Yeah,
that correct?
I drink, but not like.
Any other?
I've done shrooms.
Any
And you done
psychedelics, hallucinogens?
The shrooms is a psychedelic.
Yeah.
Damn.
When did you start drinking?
I drank when I was 15.
What and how soon did you start doing taking substances?
That was 15 too.
Okay. When were you diagnosed with bipolar and BPD?
I think I was 12. The bipolar was recently because they were able to actually diagnose it. But
Going back to this Lambo story, when you said cheated on, he was sleeping with your best friend.
yeah, they were doing the deed. I guess.
Are you
'cause I
religious?
no, I'm not. But I guess because I
course.
wasn't doing it.
You're not religious?
No,
What? So you claim you're a virgin,
I am, but it's not for any reason. I just haven't wanted to do
despite you having been in relationships.
it. Yeah, I've slept with women. So I don't know, but it's not a.
I don't know if that, depending on what you did, I don't know if that necessarily makes you a virgin, but you've not slept with a man.
No.
At least you claim so. Well, I find this dubious because I think, I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist. One component of bipolar and BPD, there is a sort of sexual impulsivity that's associated with these two diagnoses. You also claim to have been a drug user. It's not typically
I'm
common
sorry.
that people engage
Look, bro.
in these sorts of vices.
Look. Peep this.
But also,
I'm sorry.
also engage.
Well, I don't know her from a can of paint, but based off of all the things that she just named off as far as drugs that she has taken, as well as these diagnoses that she claims to have, you mean to tell me that she ain't got no? You mean to tell me that she has done things with women, but she hasn't done anything with the man on any level? With the hallucination drugs, anything, alcoholism, coke, none of that. You mean to tell me she did nothing? All right. That's what we gonna go with. All right, cool.
Other sort of risky and dangerous behavior. I don't. Sexual intercourse. Sexual intercourse.
So mine wasn't sex. It was more so making out with people. It's very weird. And it's very weird. So I had just had this conversation the other day. I had to have made out with about 400 people. And it was a big problem. You think I'm lying?
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
You do OnlyFans.
Yeah,
she does.
See, oftentimes you get these sort of tactics or strategies that come on the show, and they'll have
400 people, bro. You mean to tell me you made out with 400 people, and not out of those 400 people that you made out with, you mean to tell me not one of them? Not even one. Not even just a tip.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Shout out to Dude Dennis.
Boy, ain't no fucking way.
Shout out to Dude Dennis. That's cap. That's cap. That is major. Man, hell no. Nope.
persona that.
Nope.
That they're playing, whether it's a virgin or whether it's a fake conservative or whatever. And I think that this is just merely a persona that you're playing, because nothing checks out. If you're doing all the drugs for years and you're doing all these messed up things, and you're trying to tell me that you never ever engage in sexual activity.
Okay. I give it a benefit of the doubt. Maybe, possibly. I don't believe it, but possibly. This could have happened while she was high, and she was so coked up to the point where she didn't realize it happened. So she's still in her mindset that it didn't happen because it wasn't consensual, maybe. So I will go with that story versus her blatantly saying, yeah, I'm not. I've never done anything with anybody. So I will go with that story, the fact that she was so doped up to the point where it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like she's so doped up to the point where, you know, she don't understand what happened. She don't realize what happened, but I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Because if you're gonna sit here and tell me that all these drugs you've taken, all these drugs, and she seemed like she one of them types too. All these drugs she's taking, you mean to tell me not one? And you made out with 400 people, but you never once out of those 400 people, not one? All right.
Why is that a big deal that I have?
Because those things tend to go together.
But they don't go together with every single person.
Well, generally they tend to all live together in the same sort of household.
Well, that wasn't the case for me.
That's cat.
So what content do you do on OnlyFans?
I do solo content. So I haven't.
So you never had a with a man?
No, with
not
a man.
And you do OnlyFans? Nah, G. Nah. Nope. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Shout out to Duke Dennis. Hell nah. Nope.
Even oral, not even oral, not even.
No.
Okay.
Not even.
I know.
Doesn't even have the tattoo.
I believe you. I believe her. Thank you. What the fuck?
I think it kind of would go with because depending on your clientele, you could essentially. I'm not into that world, but I would think that maybe people auction off their virginity sometimes.
You think that OnlyFans is an auction of virginity?
No, I'm saying that it wouldn't be surprising if somebody did and said that they were a virgin.
Said that they were a virgin, yeah, but not are.
Right, but then
He's confused because of her mental stage and use. That's why he said that it's kind of difficult to stay virgin when you're taking drugs and you're a psycho. You know?
I know. Or
it's not because of the
No, I'm saying like.
For sure, you can be a virgin and
do OnlyFans, and I think
if you're
that
some psycho looking yourself somewhere in Nebraska or whatever, and you're really scared of the human being by yourself in front of the camera. Of course, you
Yeah,
can
so I tend to just go off of what's evidenced. So I'm not saying one way or the other.
There's not really a way to see if it's evidence. So.
Well, I'm not asking you to even provide any. I'm just saying that I'm not going to make the judgment one way or the other, whether it's true or untrue. But I would like to ask you something. So you had said that
that's crazy.
You think the body count doesn't matter because obviously a woman is really experienced, going to give a man the best fuck of his life, right?
Yeah.
So you would say specifically to all of your OnlyFans people that most certainly could not be you.
I mean, yeah, but I have friends that tell me that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, but it most certainly could not be you.
What do you mean?
Well, because you're a virgin.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a high body count, you can't give a man the best of their
I
life.
learned that.
Yeah, but
I was talking about.
Hang on. Back up. I just want to make sure I got this right. You say high body count equals being able to give a man the best fuck of his life, right? You have.
No,
hang on.
that's Ted.
Okay, that's Ted. You have zero body count, right? So then you would tell all of your OnlyFans subscribers you most certainly could not do that, right?
I mean, yeah, but I can learn if they'll teach me.
Oh, okay.
But it's not about me, it's personal.
No, it's not.
Right. So I mean, all roads lead to
the Gluck Gluck.
lead to grift, right?
Lead to the Gluck Gluck Queen, actually.
Well, I mean, this is frustrating to me insofar as
what kind of content on the OnlyFans?
It's all solo content.
Yeah, nothing else.
I swear to God.
Okay.
You do post nudes though, correct?
I do.
Okay, full nudes.
Yeah.
You know, there's sort of like the pipeline of being involved in this sort of stuff. And while it is
this shit making my brain hurt,
or possible that a woman could be a drug user, be diagnosed with bipolar, BPD, do graphic content on OnlyFans. for her to also remain a virgin is highly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
but highly
look, bro.
unlikely.
But what's frustrating? I get it. There are anomalies. I get it. There are anomalies. But everything that she just listed, nah, that's cap.
Frustrating is, I do think you're lying.
1000%.
About which part?
The fact that you're a virgin. It's just so unlikely that given all these other things, it's kind of like
I would eat my own shoe.
There's a specific term for it, but it's like, you know, most people, you know, there's like these gateway drugs or whatever. Like most people aren't immediately jumping to like shooting. Like they'll probably, maybe they drank first at a young age.
Right.
Maybe they did marijuana, you know, this idea of the gateway drug or whatever. And then they get into harder substances. And it's like, well, you've already kind of gone beyond.
Right.
It's like, it's just, what you were telling us is like, I shoot black tar heroin, but I've never smoked marijuana. It's kind of dubious.
Right.
Like you've jumped to pretty far in terms of your other life circumstances. Because when you hear other people who have very similar life circumstances,
right,
typically involves some degree of sexual promiscuity too.
For the most part.
Okay, you're going to disagree with me because I do OnlyFans, and so you're going to say I have no respect for my body, but I still have respect for my virginity because it's who I allow inside of my body.
Are you straight, or you said you're bi?
I'm bi.
Do you prefer men or women?
Men.
So you've had I'm just curious. You've had sex with women though.
Yes, but it was towards me. I didn't do anything.
So like you received.
So I feel like I'm experimenting, but at the same time I don't know.
So you're saying you received oral from a woman, but you've not received oral from a man, despite being in at least two long-term relationships with men.
No, because they respected it, but clearly not, because I got cheated on.
Respected what?
That I didn't want to sleep with them.
So you're waiting until marriage?
Not really. I'm waiting until I feel like I'm ready. I still don't feel like I'm ready to have sex.
But you're ready to post your nude photograph online.
That's me, myself, and I. That's my body.
No, it's not.
I mean, you're free to make the choice. I do think this whole thing is suspect.
It's not you yourself or not. It's you and the whole world, bro. Do you not understand? Just because you're at home by yourself, like right now, I'm at home by myself right now, but everybody can see me, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, it's me, myself, and no, it's not. No, the world can see you. What are you talking about, bro? What are we talking about right now? So you telling me you went through every gateway drug, you've experimented with women. According to you, they went down. The women did things with you. You didn't do nothing with them. You had boyfriends. According to you, they respected it. They cheated on you because you said they cheated on you because you didn't give up the box, whatever. But you've experimented with women, and you're not waiting for marriage, but yet you just feel as if you're not ready. Something ain't adding up. 2 + 2 is 6. I'm guessing. Because that shit ain't adding up at all. At all.
I don't know if it's...
This is crazy to me.
I'm almost inclined to see if there's any people who know you who are watching.
Like for real, dog.
Who would get in touch with me and...
From the hard streets of Broward County.
Tell me if this is true or not. So I don't know if there's any people watching who know you. I just think it's super suspect.
Well, I posted it on my story, so I'm sure people can talk to you if I'm lying.
Okay, all right. It just also Andrew kind of investigated this claim a little too. You said surely a high body count is desirable for most guys because you can give him the best luck of his life. I mean, this doesn't seem to correspond with somebody who saying something like this.
Yeah. Oh shit! Hold up.
We don't want a man commenting on our
Here's the big secret about women. We want you.
Well, I mean, my take on this is that Sean Evans, you are famous. You're rich. You don't need to be dating a porn star.
Right.
That's my take. That's it.
What's wrong with dating a porn star?
Oh, well, there's plenty.
There's a lot wrong with it.
Please do tell. I'd love to know.
Oh, please do tell.
Here we go.
Is this the
Unless
part
you
where
want
we really
to.
talk about this?
We can talk about it.
Obviously, if you don't consent to that question, I can revoke it,
Look,
but I'd love
hey,
to know.
I'm not actually, and my angle on this, I'm not making an actual argument against porn. I am making an argument against men dating women who are involved in sex work.
Yeah.
And there's a couple arguments. First off, if your woman is her work, now I realize some women are involved in sex work and aren't having sex with other men.
Don't mean that.
Yeah. Basic standard for men.
Don't care.
Don't date women who are fucking other men. I don't know if that's an extreme take. I think that's a pretty reasonable take for a man to have, to not be romantically or sexually involved with a woman who's fucking another man.
But what if there's no love involved?
I don't care. I don't care if there's love.
What are you talking about? See, this is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. Women want to be like men so fucking bad. You're not, bro. You can't do what men do. That's one thing. You can't do what men do. Stop trying to be like men. That's one. For two, don't no man want no woman who's doing OnlyFans or who is a P-star. No man wants that. What are we talking about? No man of a certain dignity, who has his genitals connected to him wants a woman who's doing OnlyFans or is a P-star. No. And I'm sorry to tell you, you're a simp if you do. You are a simp. You are a straight beta. I'm sorry to use that term. You're a beta. I'm sorry. You're a beta. 1000%. 1000%. Something you need help. You need help. Because that's crazy. It's just like the analogy. If you drop a popsicle, right? If you drop a popsicle on the ground, you can easily just get some water, wash it off. But if somebody take that popsicle and they put their whole mouth on it, that thing is tainted. I don't want it no more. Or I can use a different analogy. You see those cups that's sitting on the table right now? Let me break it down for you. You see those cups? If somebody just picked one of those cups up, so if Andrew picks up the girl's cup that's next to him, if he just picks it up, don't do nothing to it, he just picks it up and puts it back down, it's still drinkable. However, if Andrew takes her cup, drinks out of it, then puts it back down, guess what? That cup is tainted. And she probably, more than likely, wouldn't drink from it again. Because why? She probably don't know where her mouth been. That's the same way that men look at women with a high body count who are P-stars or OnlyFans stars. Regardless if you do it by yourself or not. The fact is, men see it. Men have done things to you. No man wants that. That's how you need to look at it. So, ladies, stop trying to combat with men in their preferences. They don't like that shit. They don't want it. Don't say, oh, well, men should accept me. No, we shouldn't. That's the problem now. Because men have accepted, because men have let a lot of you get away with the shit that y'all are getting away with today, is the reason why shit is so fucked up today when it comes to relationships. This is why. There's no dignity. There are no standards held. Women think they can be men. They think they can do what men do. Double standards still exist. I'm sorry. They still do on both sides. Women want to be treated like a traditional woman, but yet they aren't traditional women. And then you get mad because men are adapting to the way that you're acting. And talk, well, ain't no good man out here. Yeah, because there ain't no good woman out here. So what makes you think that he should be a good man to you when you ain't even a good woman? Make that shit make sense. A lot of y'all think that y'all are dope partners, dope relations. Oh, I never cheated on him. So what? That don't make you a good partner. That doesn't make you a good partner. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I said partner. That doesn't make you a good wife. That doesn't make you wifeable. That's a prerequisite. There are many other factors that it takes for you to be a good wife. So, oh, I was loyal to him. I was loyal. I never stepped out on him. Okay. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What else? Hey, this is crazy to me, bro.
I don't care how much
money she's getting paid.
Think about what you're saying. Okay, so you're saying that a guy's wife goes to an office party and like bones the coworker and then goes, but there was no love involved.
Yeah, but there was
and
no
that's
cameras,
just like they're
but
just
there was
fine
no
with
cameras
it.
either, and there was no work involved. They were at the work party, but it wasn't really like they were working.
Yeah, but it's the same.
It's the same always, bro. It's always the butterheads, bro. It's always the butterheads, man. Always. It's always the butterheads, bro. And what I mean by butterheads, the least attractive ones. It's always. I'm sorry, there are a couple other ones that aren't as attractive, but it's always the ones that aren't really attractive, man, who always got the most shit to say. Like for real. Like for real. There are some instances where there are some attractive women who talk like that, but for the most part, it's always the one that aren't so attractive who always want to do most of the talking. It's like, bro, shut up. Ooh, boy.
You're saying that the only I don't even know why words.
I'm sorry, please let me rephrase my previous statement. If they are doing it with no emotional attachment and there are cameras and it's work.
Why is work the distinction?
Because at the end of the day, if there wasn't work, you would be cheating. Yes.
Why?
Why? Because you're engaging in sexual intercourse with
the same thing you're doing. Same thing you're doing. Why is there a difference if you're doing it with somebody filming it or not?
It's different because it's your job.
The difference is one is you doing your job and one is you just having sex.
So your job is to cheat?
Your job is to have sex on camera.
And if you're with somebody as a partner, why wouldn't they view that as cheating?
Profession. If that's the description of my profession, then how is that cheating? That is a part of my job.
What is the description of your profession? Was like, I don't know, to murder people. That was the hang on, stop, let me finish.
Analogies, and we don't have to make an analogy.
We do. Well, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh, okay.
No, we really don't.
Okay, so we just take your word for it?
No, it's not taking my word for it.
Well, then let me make an argument, and then you can respond.
Analogies.
Well,
okay, let me make an argument. Hold on, let me make his point.
Let me make an argument, then you can respond to the argument.
I actually disagree with you on this.
If your job,
I'll say why.
If your job was to do something which was considered immoral, let's say in this particular instance, I don't know, murdering somebody for a living or something like this, does somebody else look at that and go, well, you're not murdering people because it's your job? Does that even make sense?
Yeah.
Well, how does that make sense?
Andrew, if
that makes
hold on. Let me actually.
You call it murder. I call
it. Hold on. Stop.
No, I'm gonna let you
stop.
Literally, hit me.
So Andrew, you're making the argument that it's cheating.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good for your girlfriend to be sleeping with other men, but if you willingly date a woman who does porn and she's disclosed to you and you know and you have knowledge of that she's going to be sleeping with other men, as much as I find that disgusting and repulsive, I don't think it fits the exact definition of cheating, because for me, cheating, there has to be some degree of like, you're not privy to, if you're basically in an open relationship almost. I don't know if it's cheating. I think it's a terrible position for a man to be in, but I don't know if it strictly meets the definition of cheating.
You can
Because
still
if,
say
for
in an
example,
open
hold
relationship.
on. For example,
Right.
if stop, please. If you were in an open relationship with a woman, for example, and you both had a discussion about it, and she could sleep with other men, and you could sleep with other women, and she slept with another man, would that be cheating?
Mm-hmm. What would make that a relationship?
Well, it'd be an open relationship.
Yeah. What is an open relationship? It's just an immoral set of relationships.
Well, I think that's a different conversation.
But that's my point.
But that's your opinion. That's not the
My point is to
correct
look at
definition.
this. So this is what I'm looking at, right? Is the definition. So we're looking at the definition distinction. So I'm saying I'm making a moral argument. What he's making is a different argument. He's talking about definitions.
But that's not what we were talking about.
But it is what we're talking about. So if you're asking, if you're cheating, right? Is that bad?
Yes.
Well, then it's a moral argument. So what you're saying is this isn't cheating, so it's not immoral. So it's a moral argument.
Okay.
I just don't think any man who's confident and has self-respect
Here we
would
go.
want to put himself in a relationship where other men are getting sexual gratification from his girlfriend, his wife, whatever.
You know, on set, it's so hard for a man to come. They are not just like whipping it out and having the best.
Who cares, bro? Fuck. These hoes piss me off. Who cares, bro? Who cares? Who cares? The point of the matter is no man who is confident in himself and who holds himself to a higher standard should never put himself in the position to date a woman who is in any sort of adult film under no circumstance. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you flip it. You can flip that whole 10 times and it's going to flip on the same coin. And that same coin is going to say no man should be with a woman who does any type of adult film. Simple as that, bro. Regardless of, oh, well, he can't even come. So fucking what? He still comes inside. He still has to go inside. He still has to. So at the end of the day, whether he finishes or not, you both are still engaging in this shit. So regardless if he does or not, you're still engaging in it. No, whether, I didn't, because it's the same, bro, Pete, it's the same fucking argument that a lot of women talk about when they say, oh, well, when a man goes, when he steps out on his girl, he say, well, shit, man, I really didn't care much about her for real, though. Like, it was just some bullshit that happened. And you still get pissed off. This is nothing different to that. The only difference is you get paid to be a hoe.
I don't even
know
referring
what that's
to-
such a non sequitur. How is that at all related to what she's saying? Go ahead.
I'm not even referring to the men on set. When you make corn on the internet, when you do OF or whatever, other men are getting sexual gratification and jacking off to that content, regardless of if the guy you slept with in the video got hard or enjoyed it or not. And I don't know how any man with self-respect would be with that woman who has multiple men jacking off to their content.
Do you know men jack off to regular pictures on Instagram?
Yes, but they're not created with
It
that
doesn't
intent.
matter.
If
That
you're
means that they
deliberately
can
creating
literally
content with the
use
intent
any photo
of
or
sexually
video
gratifying
to
other men.
come. So it really doesn't matter how you're portraying
does
yourself
matter.
in
People-
certain instances.
okay.
No, it doesn't.
We can't
Let
govern
me
other
finish my
people's
point,
thoughts.
And then you can
Well,
understand.
you cut me off, but I will let you.
No, you actually
I will let you
finished,
finish
and
your
then
point.
I was
I'll
responding.
pause.
I was responding to your statement.
No, you're actually speaking over me, but you can continue.
I wasn't.
And this is the problem with the black people too. I'm doing it. This is the problem with a lot of black women too, and this is why a lot of black women are undesirable, because they have the attitude like this woman right here. First of all, you dress like a 304. Second of all, you're big, Lizzo type, left tackle type. Left tackle type. Weave in your hair. Aggressive tone. Over talking people. Unruly. And you a P star? No. That's a quadruple whammy. Mm-mm. And this is why, and I get it, and I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, and I get it. That ain't all black women. Granted. But I guarantee you it's more like her than there are not. And this is not me bashing black women. You see, you see what I'm talking about. You can see it in real time right here. What I'm looking at. We're looking at this in real time. So you're not just badgering them. We're showing you exactly this is an example of what happens. This is an example of how a lot of black women act, and they say, well, why can't men protect us? Because you act like this. You move like this. And you think men want that shit? No. No. No.
Are you going to say the point?
I am if you allow me to.
Look.
Thank you. So like I was saying, you do know that men do jack off to regular pictures, right?
Men also think
and then on top of that, you completely move the goalpost. That's not what they're talking about. It's the fact that you do it with intention. You intentionally take pictures naked on OnlyFans. You intentionally do it. Now, if a man just randomly goes onto another girl's picture where there's no intent to there's no intent to provoke a man to go on the page and do his due, cool, that's on him. That's his deal. But you as a woman, you participate in the fact that, okay, well, I'm gonna make OnlyFans pictures. I'm gonna put that shit out there so other men can see me and they can do their due to me and pay me to do it. Man, shut up.
And I think you're offended.
No,
that
I'm not offended at
your
all. I'm
Instagram.
asking you, do you know that that's what they do?
I am aware that men jack off to animals. Okay.
Yes.
Whoa, there you go.
But the answer is yes,
They
you
do.
right? I'm asking you a question.
Yes, but
Why you gotta bring animals into this? Leave the animals out of this conversation.
Where I was going with it, that's all.
Okay, but I think you're personally taking offense because your Instagram may be very promiscuous to the point where you're creating content for men to consume in a sexual way.
I mean, that's what they choose to do anyway.
But
they could. I agree with that.
Her only point is that they still gonna do it on.
The point is going over your head. It's a difference. Yeah, they're gonna do it regardless, but the fact that you're participating in it is the problem. You're participating in it. You are participating in it. Okay, well, I see these men jacking like, well, let me give them something to do it too. Let me actually give them something to do it too. That's the point that they're making. You're just trying to argue to make yourself seem right, but you still. I'm done.
Regular people Instagram as well. There's really no,
That's basically all that I was trying to say. Like the one part that she was saying.
You're moving the goalposts.
I understand your point.
You're moving the goalposts.
There's a complete difference between having an OF where you have sex with multiple men, masturbate, whatever, versus having an Instagram account where you post pictures of yourselves picking flowers outside. There's a completely different.
They still coming to me. You're still coming to me.
I understand what you're saying about the intent, but that does not have anything to do with
that's the conversation.
I don't care.
She's giving
but that's what I was telling you.
But why does that matter?
You were saying
but she agrees.
That's what I'm saying.
You cannot control what other people do with your content.
That's what I'm saying.
You can control the type of content you create.
Absolutely.
And I think
I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
Okay, so what are you arguing about? So what the fuck are you arguing about then, black woman? You just want to argue just to argue. You see somebody that you potentially can intimidate, and so therefore you want to go at them. Sit your big ass down, bro, and be quiet.
Content you create online should 100% be a factor if a man has self-respect if he wants to be with you in a romantic relationship.
Okay, that's your opinion. And
that ain't no opinion. That's a fucking fact. Sorry for spitting. That's a fact. A man who is self-respecting of himself, he holds himself to a higher standard. He is not finna date a woman that's doing OnlyFans, a P-star, or showing anything of her body on Instagram like that. 9 times out of 10, if she does have an Instagram, she's not posting a lot on that shit in the first place. And if she is, it's gonna be more homely type shit. So like that shit you talking about, that's why your ass ain't got a man. And I guarantee if she would have heard me say this, oh well, I choose not to have him. Bitch, you can't get a man. You about to bust out of that damn outfit.
Involved. Like, can't we just be a little bit less attacking? I'm like quite enough. Like,
I thought you liked getting offended though.
Personally, no, but I'm just well. See, I'm being offended, so I'm replying to you. So yes, I do like being offended, but I think it's sometimes self-respect's a bit of a jugular. There's going to be people. I don't know if people watch this who are men who have girls friends. Well, words English doing well. That people that watch this are
Okay, people that watch the show who have girlfriends who do.
Yes.
Well, if you are watching this and you're a man and you're dating a woman who does OnlyFans or porn, and she has videos of herself online having sex with men, my personal advice would be
leave her
to break up with her.
Exactly.
Post haste, merci beaucoup.
But why?
In my personal opinion,
it's just
post
like,
haste.
I think my boyfriends have respect.
Let me. My
Your
opinion
two
is
boyfriends, one gets one hole, the other gets the other.
who don't know about each other.
Yeah, they have respect.
No, they don't have respect. First of all, you.
They don't have.
Hold on, I got something to ask Rollo.
But you started the podcast saying after they see this, they'll both probably dump me.
Yeah.
Because you know they have enough self-respect to not want to be with someone who does what you're doing.
Yeah, one of them took the whole from the other.
I don't think they're going to agree with. Sorry.
She talking her talk. That's what she's talking about.
Going to agree with me, but I think sharing,
like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's always the ugly man. It's always the unattractive chicks who got the most shit to say. Look at the main one. Look at the main 3 talking. Look at the main 3 talking. I'm not talking about her because she understands. She understands. But 1, 2, and 3, the main ones who got a problem with it. Who the main ones, because guess what? I feel offended. If you feel offended, then you know morally deep down inside that you ain't supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know deep down inside you're not supposed to be doing that. That's why you're getting offended. That's why you feel some type of way. That's why you're attacking back at old girl. Because if what you were doing was actually meaningful and actually a contribution to the world, you would just enlighten her on the situation and you would not even be combating back and forth with her. So it's always the unattractive individual. It's always unattractive. And I don't mean to be a bully. I don't mean to talk down upon people, but this is the shit that a lot of men talk about. You got this one here who's talking. You got this one here talking about she got 2 guys. She got 2 boyfriends. This one here, she didn't really say much in regards to this video. She hasn't said much, but her reactions and her little subtle comments after what she says just tells me where she's at, how she's dressed. Look at the difference. Look at how she's dressed. Look at how she's dressed. Look at how she's dressed. Her, she's probably the most offended. Definitely, I guarantee she's probably the most offended. But this is what men have to choose. And y'all,
right? Yeah, I think that's.
Here's the thing.
I just hope that they might just like my job because they know about my job already.
I think it's also a sorry. I think it's also a
man, stop paying for these OnlyFans. Man, stop paying for these OnlyFans, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Man, this is a quick lesson. Start leveling up. Start leveling up for real. 18 to 45. 45, it ain't too late. 40, it ain't too late. 35, it ain't too late. 30, it ain't too late. 25, it ain't too late. 18, you right on time. Start leveling up. Focus on you, dog. Focus on getting to the bag. Focus on leveling up mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Every aspect. Level up to the point where, first and foremost, you should already be building your character. That's number one. Because I've heard this talking point before, and I don't want to misquote it, but at the same time, I don't want to feel as if I'm taking his words out of his mouth. But in the words of Anton Daniels, one, stop having these self-inflicted wounds. Two, well, this one ain't from Anton Daniels, but two, start moving with intention. Start moving with purpose. These women are these modern women, man. Nah, this ain't it. Focus on you. Focus on getting to the bag. Focus on leveling up mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. Now, I will say this: if you're young and you're on your purpose, find you a woman. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, "Oh, well, you contradicting yourself." No, I'm not. If you're young and you got you a girl who likes you for you, when I say like you for you, I mean she rocks with you. Because you're broke, you ain't got no money right now. You want to up and up. Lock in with her. Level up with her. Build a foundation with her. And if she's really showing that she's rocking with you, she respects you, she follows you, she allows you to lead her, lock it up. Don't get pregnant with her. Get married first. Build a foundation with her. Let her know what the plan is, where you're headed, where you're going, so she can jump on board with you. And you guys build together. And she then can start to move and operate based on where you're going. And ultimately, she becomes, in Anton Daniels' voice, she becomes the beneficiary of your success. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't have a girlfriend and you don't have a woman and you feel as if you want one and you're still young, right now, focus on you. Focus on getting to the bag. Focus on going to the gym. Focus on get away from the video games, unless you're making money from it. Get away from the games. Level up your education. Find you a solid job. Start saving your money up. Put your money in a brokerage account so your money can grow, so your money can compound interest over time. Get rid of the traditional bank account. Start putting your money in there. Start saving up your money. Start building yourself up. Start building yourself up in your character first. Get around people that are in the positions where you want to be. Start watching, start reading more. Start paying attention to people who are moving with character first so you can start building. I recommend 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. Start with that book. Start reading that book. You start reading that book, then you can start progressing forward. Because there are a lot of women out here like this. And that's what you don't want. You don't want to be a cook. You don't want to be in the situation where you got women like this who talk about, I got 2 boyfriends and this, that, and the third. You don't want a woman that got OnlyFans who don't respect herself enough. Because this is crazy. This is wild.
A value, maybe a difference in value on relationships as well. Like if I was if someone was dating two guys and announced it on a podcast with a ton of subscribers and knew that their boyfriends might see it and they didn't really care, which it doesn't seem like you do. I don't want to make that generalization, but if you're doing this, you don't care, then I don't think that the value in relationships is there to make that call.
Yeah, well, how much can you give a shit about these guys if that's, you know what I mean? That's what she's saying. How much could you possibly actually care about these guys? If you're like, well, one has sex with my right hole, the other one with the left. They didn't even know about each other. Let me just let everybody and the whole world know that right now on this podcast.
Well, more people know about it. I've got a fucking massive mouth. I just talk. Sorry, I keep saying. I do apologize.
You're so vulgar.
So
Right, bro. Like that shit ain't attractive, man.
Hold on.
That's fucking disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
Back to the topic
It's
of
just
cheating.
horrible,
I
man.
think like certain acts are obviously cheating. If you do them with emotion or without emotion, it's still cheating.
I agree.
Well, if
You can be emotionless and like
Yeah.
cheat on your significant
Here's
other.
some more reasons why I don't think that
That's just annoying,
men
bro.
should date women who do porn and OnlyFans. Listen, you guys are wonderful women. You know, I got the opportunity to meet you and talk to you.
Not you, Mel.
No, I was just gonna say, can you include the fact when you say men with self-respect?
No, we're just gonna say men.
Even
That's,
you know what?
that's your opinion.
You know what? Even men who don't have self-respect, I encourage you from just a practical and pragmatic position to not date women who do sex work because one, you're opening yourself up to a greater likelihood of getting an STD.
Whoa.
Yes, it's true.
That's not.
That's literally a very false statement. We have to get tested every 14 days.
Congratulations. So the question, between those 14 days, do you wait until you get your STD test to have sexual intercourse with your partner? Probably not.
But we have to bring stats to the.
Can you kindly speak into the mic?
Sorry, we both bring stats to
You can scoot into the table so it's a little easier.
So we both have to bring stats. So I'd have to bring stats, and the person on set would also have to bring
On set? What about your boyfriend? Okay, cool. So then,
So
what happens if what if the test gets a negative, a false negative? Or what if the test, I don't know how it is in the UK, but in the US, they aren't testing, at least if you're like shooting in the Los Angeles, what is it, San Fernando Valley? My understanding of the adult entertainment industry in the United States, you don't have to check for HPV and you don't have to check for herpes.
That's your understanding of the adult industry?
It's not just my understanding, it's a
I
fact.
don't know what they do because everybody is not underneath a mainstream porn.
Okay.
Some of us do our own private. So when somebody comes to me, yeah, you have to have updated paperwork. Just like I'm bringing you 7 weeks. I went down to such and such and got my paperwork.
How often do you do
I have only 2 content partners.
Okay.
One was previously, and then I have one now. So
Cool.
whenever I switch to a new content partner,
Sure.
which is the guy, I was having sex with, doing him, and then the other one that I was doing, my I don't know, can I see the word?
This is crazy.
I have my bitch boy or whatever. When we do it, the other guy is him. So I have the clean paperwork. So it's not the same with everybody else, which your understanding is, but with mine, I want to see that. I want to see you don't have herpes and you don't have HIV.
You have to request for those.
Yeah, you have to request.
Okay, but so
Man,
how many sins
let
have
me
you
get
done?
up off of here, cause boy,
Like you do traditional porn, correct?
let me cut that off, cause man, they wilding right now. They are wild. They are wilding. They are wilding.
Pan. I really think it's his face. I really think when women saw his face.
Let's see. Let's pop up.
Amazon AI rocks. This new way to make money runs rings
What up,
around
what
the
up, what up?
competition. We do.
Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome.
My name is Tavarius.
Tavarius, how old are you?
I'm 29.
And what do you do?
I actually am on tour for PBS Children's Story, a makeshift company that I started when I was 21 years old.
Nice.
And then it's basically about my childhood and teaching young Black boys that Black dads do care.
Wow.
You ended up popping your balloon. Yes, it was the attraction for me, and then also the height. I'm pretty tall, so I want somebody that's gonna look up to.
He's very gorgeous.
Thank you.
I am 6'2".
Thank you. 5'6.5".
Yeah.
It was just initial attraction for me, but yeah, it was just the height.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
You 5'11".
Pop my balloon because you kind of look like my cousin. I initially popped it because of the outfit, but now that I get close to you and I heard what you say, I want my balloon back.
Like she said, because I'm Haitian and you look a lot of like my relatives.
This is the outfit. I mean, pants are definitely too tight, but you're not unattractive though. Yeah, I popped because I didn't feel like a spark and because of the fit as well. But I just initially, I wasn't initially attracted. I have a kid.
Okay, cool. And how old?
Bro, these chicks.
Okay, awesome.
It ended because I was in a relationship with him for 6 years and he didn't marry me.
Got
I was with him from 19 till 7-8 months ago.
Got you. So childhood to dance?
Yes, I love to dance. I'm a dancer. I'm an exotic.
I've dated a lot of dancers.
Oh, you're an exotic dancer.
I've dated a lot of dancers. Yeah.
That's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me, homeboy. I don't know what trigger. I don't know what. Again, shout out to the podcast. Shout out to Alan Q. Shout out to Anton Daniels. But nah, pimp. Shit, exotic that. And the robe slay. What's up with it? Nah, pimp. We ain't doing that. Absolutely no.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Nope.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Nope. But these women be doing the most. They be doing the most, bro.
For that. I'm sorry.
They be doing the most, fam.
Okay, these shows be so funny because I already know why people are on here. They're either clout. I know them folks ain't trying to find love. Because he said he dated a lot of dancers.
Straight clout.
I don't know if he got when she meant dancer, she meant stripper, or he was okay with that because
shit. Did I do that? My bad.
The fact that you said before.
I think it flew past them that she said exotic dancer.
Yeah, like you not get the exotic part. No,
2 kids, like
that just got out of a relationship 7 months ago with a 2-year-old. But that's not what we're talking about. Let's not
miss me with that.
Him yet. Let's talk about this pop the balloon.
You can miss me with that.
We all know this. As soon as the man didn't even have to be seen, and all the women pop their balloons. Okay. So when it comes to it, a lot of them, most of them said it was because of attraction. So we can start with that. Does attraction matter at first?
That's cap.
Attraction does matter to an extent, but I'm going to say that this is why most women don't need to pick their men. I'm just going to say that. Because women don't know how to vet men. We vet men off the most frivolous situations and things possible. And then we'll turn around and say, there are no good men.
Yep. Every time.
If they were not attracted to him, had they waited first to find out just a little bit more information about him, they would have found out that he was a catch. He wasn't bad looking.
Prime example. The girl who the I guess the exotic dancer, she was one of the main ones who popped her balloon. But as soon as she heard everything about him and what he does, all of a sudden she want her balloon back. A lot of times these chicks don't. A lot of times, man, she right, man. A lot of them don't know how to vet for real. They just be doing shit.
But you
because everybody else was doing it.
Knocked him out because he's short or his pants was too tight.
6'2".
That is the most frivolous thing possible. I mean, it's just. I don't think women know how to vet men properly, but then we'll turn around and say there are no good men.
Yep.
We don't look for men based off their quality, their characteristics, based off how they treat other women, the women in their family, based off how they treat people outside. Are they kind? Do they have aspirations? There are so many other things to vet a man from, other than just popping your balloon because his pants is too tight.
They weren't even tight. They were tailored. It's a difference. What's good with you? What you got going on?
Man dress.
They weren't even tight. They were tailored, bro.
And you can, not all men know how to dress. So he could be a great guy. Let's say, he's not wearing most fitted clothing or he's not matching. That can be helped and changed.
That's what I'm saying. That shit can be changed, bro.
I'm just saying that's a dumb excuse. And the first chick, she's 5'6".
You mad because he's not taller? You're 5'6".
Right.
Like, I was just delusional.
Shorty
Why y'all
5'6"
so
with heels on.
superficial? Like, why would y'all want to? What do you mean you can help a man dress?
No, I'm saying that that's a poor excuse to pop the balloon on a man because he's not dressed, because his pants are too tight. Those are things that can be fixed.
Yeah.
That's not a good excuse to pop your balloon in a guy.
That's a fact.
And the chick that was 5'6" because he's not tall enough, he's 6'2". The average height of a man is what, 5'9"?
Yeah, average height for a man is 5'9". That's an average dude.
Man, I think that we as a society, man, I think we've gotten so far away from traditionalism that now we're so out of whack because we just turn, like, courting doesn't even exist no more. Nobody courts anybody anymore. So now I think that the average woman, the average person in general, but the average woman, she's so accustomed to the highlights of a man that she doesn't know how to identify what a true man actually is. So I think that's what it kind of boils down to in this era, in this generation. It's like, first off, when did everybody started becoming like engineers where they know the height of a man when he walks in the room with high heels on, and you 5'4", saying he's not tall enough. This man.
That's what I'm screaming, bro. Like you wearing heels every ounce of the day.
You're not even short as a motherfucker. If you 5'4", 5'6".
You 5'4" wearing heels, shit. A nigga is 5'9". You still about the same height, and probably a little shorter than he is.
So many highlights about people. So we chase feelings and we chase dopamine out of people instead of like actually looking for things that matter. Like, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
I don't know.
This is crazy, man.
97, 8% of women is regular as fuck.
Exactly.
When did y'all get so much standards?
Yo, I made a post about this the other day, and he said it right on the head. A lot of these chicks be out here thinking that they top notch. Like, shorty, you average. Hey, what you mean? What you talking about? Everybody can't be a 10, bro. Everybody can't be a baddie. Everybody can't be a tall dude. Everybody can't be an attractive dude. A lot of people are average, bro. Like, come on. This overinflated ego is crazy to me. I get it. You want to be confident. You can still be confident, but understand where you rank in the SMV. I know I'm an attractive guy. However, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, yeah, bro, I'm a 10, bro. I'm the best looking dude in the world. Come on, man. Come on, dog. I know there are better looking men. I know there are taller men. That doesn't make me less confident in who I am. Like, come on, bro. This shit's crazy.
Bro, black women culturally, who trying to marry y'all like that? No, I'm just asking, and I'm not saying it to anybody in particular. I'm not picking on nobody, not like that.
What's going on, Malika? What's up with you?
The statistics say that least desirable is Asian men and black women. That's not my opinion. I'm just going based off of what it is it says. When did y'all get so picky?
Exactly.
Anybody?
I think they can.
Probably my fan.
I'm a 27-year-old transgender woman, Miami Wolftherian, and I'm a member of the furry fandom.
When and how did you discover this?
Can you hear it now? You still hear it?
With actual attention, like long-lasting marital and legacy attention. So I think that from the time
okay,
they're not confused.
I think they are. I think
it was my fan.
They're not confused, bro. Look, this is the honest to God truth on everything, bro. On my way here, back to my hotel, I was driving, and a fucking bus driver, a woman bus driver pulled over.
What you got going on?
Pulled up next to me. Was like, "Hey, what you trying to
be nice?"
They shooting they fucking shot, bro.
Yeah.
All
She was
day.
being happy.
They shooting they shot. They not confused, bro. They not confused with a dude that want to fuck on them versus a dude that's actually trying to rock with them.
Yeah.
We know that they don't want the nice guy. They don't want the intelligent dude. They don't want the guy that actually has his pants pulled up above his ass. They don't want that shit. They're gonna say his pants is too tight. They don't feel a spark. What the fuck is this? Love at first sight? What do you need? You need a spark? Before you even open up his mouth, all of the balloons busted, right? Humiliation ritual. You know, I feel sorry for a lot of y'all guys that even put yourself in that situation.
South Carolina,
South
Charleston.
In a situation
No, I said South Charleston. South Carolina, Charleston
is gonna sit there and tell you that you're not worthy.
Well, it's good.
You got a solid 4 up on that panel telling you what you ain't.
Yep, exactly.
And you took that shit like a man.
And he took it.
And then went off with a single baby mama dancer.
That's a big L. She had 2 kids.
You got solid 4s on there.
2 kids.
That got a pooch key. I mean, got a pooch. Got a fupa. She got a fupa sitting out of her dress telling you what the fuck you are, bro. You a winner. You got no children. You taking care of business. You on top of things. And you got a solid 3.9 telling you what you ain't. This is
what would you give him? What would you give him, Anton?
Huh?
What would be his rating?
What would be whose rating?
The guy.
Guys don't have ratings. They just winners. It's just winners and losers.
No.
Listen.
Why do a lot of women think that the playing field is the same for men as it is for women?
Or losers.
It's not the same.
It's two buckets.
The playing field is not the same.
Super winners.
It's not the same.
It's the ones that's out of this fucking world. But most people will never get. No, seriously. Listen.
It's not the same.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna break it down for you.
It's
I'm gonna
not
break
the
the
same.
rating systems.
So what are baby daddies?
I'm gonna break the rating systems down.
That's not misogynistic.
Super winners.
It's not the same.
Very rare. That's like the 1% of the 1%. Okay. And it don't have most times it don't have nothing to do with money. Most times. Super winners is that motherfucker that just Cam Newton, when he was probably younger, was probably a super winner. You know what I'm saying? Like
hold on, I'm a little confused.
The dude was a freak of nature. He probably was throwing a football 200 yards down the field when he was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knew. People knew that LeBron was going to be LeBron. They had anointed him the king when he was in fucking high school. LeBron was going to be LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like there are people that are just going to be. They out of this fucking world. God gave them everything. They're gonna dunk a basketball. They're gonna be a fucking super winner. That's just the way life goes.
What can you do now, though?
But the beautiful part about that is you don't have to worry about it because you're never going to even be in the presence of a super winner. By the time you notice them, they're gonna be out of the fucking atmosphere, and you're gonna have to shake your ass at their hotel room and hope they pick you in order to take you up to the room. All right, so you ain't gotta worry about that. Now, for the rest of us, there's only for the rest of the guys, there's winners. And then there's losers.
Yep.
All right. But here's the beautiful thing about that as a guy. Sometimes you can be a loser and women are so idiotic that you still can couch surf on them hoes. So one of the things that guys don't understand is that you don't even have to have money to get women. But sometimes dudes that think that they're winners leave with their money and get finessed by the same woman that's giving it to the dude that's hitting it for free. All right.
Yep.
So my point is that rating systems only work for women. We rank women on 2 categories. Number 1, we separate them based off of whether or not you're a wife or you just a plaything. You fun for the day, fun for the night. We might even keep you around, and I'm talking about guys in general. We might even keep you around if you're a single baby mama.
What up?
Because hey, she's a good call and she's always available. And we can go and kick our kids for it over.
Man, I'm done with that. That's crazy. Men, know your worth. Men know your worth at the end of the day, dog. For real. Not saying that there aren't good women out here. There are some good women out here. I'm not gonna sit here and say that there aren't, but there are a plethora of women who have overinflated egos. They think that they're hot shit, and they ain't shit. And there are men out here too. I get it. For those of you who say, "Well, men do," I get it. There are men out here who ain't shit, but we don't focus on them. We focus on the ones that's actually. We focus on the ones that are shit, that are something, that are doing something in life. Those are the people that we congratulate. But this shit is wild to me, bro. I just don't understand it. I don't get it.